Hello guys, welcome to Korko's Academy. This is Steph. You've heard Kuv. I heard Kuv right now. I heard the first video and I thought it was really nice. This is like the 15th time that I'm making this video, which is very against the Korko values. But I don't have a script and I'm gonna make most of these videos like this. I'm just gonna like speak as if I'm speaking and ranting to a friend that I usually actually do. So I'm just gonna share like some thoughts of mine as a way to entertain. Maybe firstly, like you can listen to this shit when you shit in the morning, for example, you know, so you have something to think that's not total bullshit, and it makes you think a bit as well, and it's very human. It's not like, you know, I've been taking lots of time like watching some like YouTube videos like how the fuck is it called, actualize.org and that shit, and it's like it has some valid ideas, but the way those motherfuckers are speaking, it's like so this and then this and then this and do that and don't do that, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, okay, this is too much for me. So this is a more human pretty much approach, and I'm gonna speak about things very similar with Kuv's video. It's gonna be about the thing he said about that you have to be the protagonist of your own life. You know, it can't be somebody else ruling your life, and that doesn't mean that necessarily that you do something that somebody else wants to do for you, like studying what your parents told you or something, but just even like acting in a way that's not honestly from you, and acting in a dishonest way, not really being you in your day-to-day life. And I was listening to an Aurora interview this morning, and it's a thing I think about by myself many times as well. And it's about the Greek gods and goddesses and how those motherfuckers lived their lives, and more than that, the ideal that they were to like the ancient Greeks. Because now we have Christianity like the main religion, and it has some good aspects, but it has this thing of like all the saints and Christ himself were those perfect motherfuckers, you know, they were like so good, they were loving everyone, and they were like giving to everyone and being so selfless and so nice. And that's a good, like, it's good that they were like that, but I don't know how healthy it is for most people to be like that and have that as a standard. And I think that really does exist in today's society, like the fact that, okay, you need to be perfect, and you know, you need to live up to this very high standard of existing, and it's just so tiring to do that, and I don't think it's possible to do that, at least for me. Up to now, it's definitely not possible to do that. And I love how the Greek gods just were like, they were gods, they were divine, but they were jealous and they were angry and they were doing all these terrible things to other gods. And in the end, most of them, they still like were okay with each other, and they were living their lives, and they had the very ups and the very downs, but they were living life. They were taking everything that's in a human being and doing stuff with it, and some of the things they did were really nice, some of the things they did were really bad. And when that's your god, you know, you feel a freedom that, okay, I can do a mistake, I can be wrong, I can fuck up once, you know, I can like, I don't want to hurt someone, but if I do, unknowingly or knowingly, if I do, the world is not gonna end, because like my God did it as well, you know. It wasn't like perfect ass motherfucker. And I think that's really important for the aspect of being able to be the protagonist of your life, you know, to not reject yourself, to not reject your your lower side, actually, to not reject the small self, to not be like, if I do something bad or if I feel something negative, I'm a bad person, because you're not. And yeah, I think that's a very important thing to have in mind, and to live by that standard, that it's just life and it's perfect anyways. Like, it's perfect with its fights and its jealousy and its wars and everything. Like, all of that is there. And then another amazing thing that Aurora said, this is just like me reciting Aurora, but another thing that she said was like about nature, you know? Nature is not good, but it's not bad either. But it's like fucking beautiful and it's divine, and it's like terrible stuff happens, but you still are alive and live on earth and in nature. And it's fair. It's not good, it's not bad, it's fair. And I think that's beautiful. And that's it for today. These are gonna definitely get better because I'm really bad at speaking to a camera with no script. Welcome to Korky's Academy, and hope to... And if you guys have like really cool stuff that you want to talk about, I think it would be really cool. This is the first time I'm saying this out, but I think it would be really cool to like just make this channel of people sharing their views on stuff, like humans, not like gurus or like people who say that I know, you know, or preaching. Just people, like flawed, super flawed, or not so super flawed people. Just speak, say stuff like they would say to a friend.